that this video is not a rant video on Linux as a whole. Linux is awesome. I think it's great that anyone can join the open source project and contribute by making their own distros. But like all things, it's not perfect. And one negative about it is its fanbase. The fanbase is absolutely terrible and toxic. So, here's why I hate it. Most of the fanbase absolutely despises Windows. Sure, sometimes it's easy to understand why, like bloatware and telemetry. But using a little tool called NT-Lite, you can make your own custom Windows ISOs. You can use it to remove stuff you don't want, and even pre-install apps if you want to. Yes, it is a Windows-only application, but you can use Wine or a VM. I think these Linux users are just stubborn. So, I have a message to all of you Linux users. Make a custom ISO using NT-Lite, install it in a VM, and if you don't like it, don't install it. But just don't whine about it on the internet. They also hate Mac OS for whatever reason. Asahi Linux is currently in development, and it will run on Apple Silicon. Seriously, what is it with you guys? Wars are immature. Just stop. So, we know they hate Windows and Mac OS, but what about their native OS, Linux? Surely they'll respect other Linux users, right? Wrong! They also argue with each other about the distro they use. This is how a typical Linux fan conversation goes.
Hey guys, I use Ubuntu!
No way! Use Debian! It's faster! And there's no bloatware either.
What? Fuck no! Debian has apps that are way too hard to install. I'm sticking with Ubuntu. I'm new to Linux. So shut up and leave me alone.
Ha! You both need to shut up. Fedora is the best! And I mean the best! Look at this shiny logo. Ooh.
Mint is the best! And I need the best! It has to sit in the desktop, which is fast and reliable. Better than GNOME in every way. Fedora, you're too complicated to install, and Mint is too much like Windows. I'm sticking with Ubuntu!
Yeah, fuck off, Fedora and Mint users and Ubuntu users. Debian Supreme! Hey guys, I think you should use Arch. It's not too hard to install, and you just have to follow the wiki. Yay! No way, bro. Arch is for losers. Guys, use Debian. It's the best distro. Debian is the best. Debian is the best. Arch, fuck off.
Yeah, fuck off.
Mint Supreme! Oh, well, you know what? Fuck you guys too. If you're not gonna use Arch, you're missing out on stuff. Arch user out. Ugh, I hate this. Why does this matter? At this point, I feel bad for Torvalds for having an immature fanbase. Like BTS fanbase immature. But there's one type of Linux user that is the absolute worst of them all. Toxic Linux fanboys. Toxic Linux fanboys absolutely hate everyone who doesn't use Linux. They think Linux is life and love and will worship it until the end of time. They believe everyone should use Linux. Well, guess what? No matter how many times you whine and complain on the web, people are still going to use Windows and Mac OS. It's inevitable. Also, I feel like 90% of Arch users have no life. Like, look at this. Wow. Seriously, Unless you want to have no girlfriend, no kids, no friends, no exercise, and want to be a loser in your home and never go outside, don't use Arch, okay? I'm also 60% sure that this video will spark mass controversy and everyone will be flipping their shit over this little video. Anyways, bye-bye!
So, what can we conclude? Well, we can conclude that this kid should get off of YouTube and kill himself. Anyways, that was Linux Fan, out. Wait, who's that?
Wanna play a little game?